we have to do something along the lines of hinge and bracket. That was so funny.
Who said? Did you say that?
No, it's Jamie.
Jamie.
He said, you two are like hinge and bracket. I'm the drunk one standing by the piano.
I'm the one playing.
Because you're the musical one.
Yeah, get my piano back. Hey, welcome to Meaningful Monday. It's also Motivational Monday and Moodscope Monday. We get pretty busy on Mondays, don't we?
Monday's a good day to get busy.
We record this on...
It does. We do, sets you up for the week, just gets the wheels in motion.
Motion Monday? Sounds a bit dodgy, doesn't it?
It does. Sounds like regular, a bad curry on Sunday.
Bad curry on Sunday, have a motion on Monday. And we're not editing that out. It's a bit weird though, which is good because we're going to go to Edgar Allan Poe.
You can read it because it's a posh one.
Go on.
No, you can read that one.
It's your quote.
Posh one.
There is no beauty without some strangeness.
See, I think that just suits you.
I've never really, to be truthful, I've never seen myself as beautiful, but I was a beautiful baby, allegedly.
But it's not only beauty, it's beauty.
What, like an alien bursting out?
No, that's Sigourney Weaver. It's being beautiful on the inside. It's believing that you're beautiful on the inside.
This is reminded me of so many bad dates. You're a really beautiful person on the inside. However, it's not you, it's me.
You're but ugly on the outside.
Does your butt look big in this? Don't worry about that. It's the least of your problems.
But again, that whole kind of beauty's on the inside thing, again, it sounds really fluffy and it's not.
It's Beauty and the Beast though, that's the story, isn't it?
It is, but it's just about being nice.
I think I just blew the levels.
Finding time in the day to be nice. And I think being nice makes people beautiful.
One of the biggest shocks in the book of Proverbs, I love wisdom literature, so a lot of people, as soon as I talk about Jesus, they go, oh no, yes, yeah, Jesus freak. Yeah, I am. If I talk about Buddha, who I happen to look like quite a bit.
Uncanny.
Rub my belly and see what luck you get. You get locked up for that. Aren't we locked up anyway, aren't we? Always locked up. Anyway, get to the point. What was the point? Proverbs. So Proverbs was the first management training manual. Mm-hmm. So it was for King Solomon's court, and it's all practical stuff about how do you trust people, how don't you trust people, what can you do, what is good practice in the court of the most famous king in Israel's history. Mm-hmm. And there was something there that said the secret to a man's kindness, man's attractiveness, is his kindness. And I thought, I so want to believe that, but I don't.
I think the only reason a lot of people, or we don't believe it as a society so much, is because society is the way it is. It's all about how people look. And I mean, you look at same old magazines and people being photoshopped on television where they're all sort of like done up, and it is. We are a very, in that respect, quite a two-dimensional, I think, society. And I really hope, but I really hope as time moves on, I know there's a shift now in the culture towards it shouldn't matter what you look like, and this whole Black Lives Matter, again, it shouldn't matter what you look like, whether it's size, shape, colour, whatever it is, age. I
get ageism and fatism.
You do.
I've actually had a friend, a very, very good friend, and if she's watching this, you know who you are. She said, I will not put you in front of our best clients until you lose some weight. And it was meant very positively. But I thought, wow.
Yeah. And I just hope as time goes by and as our kids grow up that they learn and become less of, because I think the social media craze with kids is still there, but I think it's moved on. They're not as, whereas we had a conversation before about Facebook, when adolescents, kids were on Facebook because they wanted to share with everybody.
Yes.
But now there's this steering more towards sort of Snapchat and Instagram, where they share with their circle.
Don't have a little circle. Yep,
yeah,
little
so I think that kind of that madness of social media is starting to fade, and people are seeing it more for what it is. And I think that's important, so that we don't look at the whole beauty is skin deep thing. It's beyond that. It's about how you are as a person, and it's easy to change that as well.
It's an alternative reality, isn't it? Social media.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do show your vulnerability, I'm not a big fan of showing your vulnerability to everybody. I think it's a good one to do to a few people. But here's the quote again: "There is no beauty without some strangeness." I have to get that in context because it's brilliant. Huge fan of the School of Life. If you've not seen the School of Life videos on YouTube, just so insightful and not fluffy.
Not fluffy.
And one of his great things when he says, he's talking about dating, but when you're getting that relationship for the first time, he says one of the best things you can say to someone is, "In what ways are you weird?" Mad.
Let's just get it out there.
I wake up in the morning and I do the Purakura bird. I don't know where the Purakura bird came from, but it's just like, Purakura. And my shower curtain with all the birds on it, it's just like, you're a nutcase. But not dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Yet. So,
That's
Sandi, Marshall, what ways are you nuts? Sorry, in which ways are your beauty strange?
Do you know what, to be honest, I don't know, but I think...
I don't think we should say it on air anyway.
No, but I think also sometimes it's a better question to ask of someone that knows you.
Oof, you're deep.
Because, actually I don't know why, I just know because.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter would tell you 100 ways in which I'm strange.
They know, don't they?
Yes.
They know.
Probably most of which I would be like, no I'm not, no I'm not. So I think rather than asking ourselves in which way we're strange, maybe ask our piglet.
I'm just thinking of the number of times when people have said to Belly, "He must be so much fun to live with." And there's this look of long suffering. Oh, I'm crying now.
But yeah, so maybe that's Monday's mission. Ask your piglet in which ways you're strange.
Yes. Oh, beautiful one. Right, let's sign out for a Monday. I need a tissue.
And it's goodbye from Lex.
And it's goodbye from Sandi.